preparing this queens that we got from California. It's a Saskatchewan queen. I ordered 200, and what we're doing right now is preparing them for self-release. And the first step is what Danny is going to show you here. He's going to remove the cork. And that's a cork, and then that's where the sugar candy side, and then he's going to fill it up right to the top. And then the next step is I'm going to put this masking tape here. Just make sure you're the same size of the cage. And bend this hanger to get around it, as like that, and then put the next one sideways. And then just press the edge. But make sure you're not covering the hole twice. So just once. Put it back in the box. There's a couple more here too. If you introduce a queen, you do not want to release her right away, because there is a time element. It needs at least 3 days before she get accepted, like just to start getting accepted. If you release your queen earlier than that, they might end up just killing her and just continue what they are prioritizing, what they are raising, or they're making inside the emergency queen cell. That's why I always put masking tape after I take that cork, because if I don't, and then the worker bees outside of the cage will just chew it up on her way in, and then made that queen release really soon, sooner than 3 days. Okay guys, what I was doing here last time, I took 4 frames of brood from the bottom, shake the bees off, put the excluder in a bit between here to keep my queen in this box and not allowing it to go up. And the brood, I put it above here, and this is gonna be my split. And I'll just, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to take. I'm not very happy today. It's very windy and cloudy. You need one brood on yours. Okay. Yeah, I'll give it to you. So here's the frame of brood. I don't really mind taking a sealed one or open brood or mixed, as long as there's enough bees to cover it. And then I'm using this register box to manage my camera here, if I can get everything covered. So just like this. Can you see it? Yeah, there you go. So this one is emerging and open brood, and this one is, it's just mixed. So there's some eggs and some larvae and sealed brood. make sure also that they have feed in here. This one is a mix of honey and pollen, but may not be enough for feed. Yeah, I have a open frame here with feed, but not really heavy, so I'm adding with this frame here with back to back of feed and pollen mix. Okay, in this case there are so many ways how you introduce your cage queen. There's certain time, but I always do what my based on my situation. Like right now we're getting behind, plus don't have much time left on we have so much workload to be done, even before this or after this. And then right now I'm going for this particular one. There's a dead attendant in here, so the candy is on this side, and then you can do this way, but the problem is because there's dead one here already, it's gonna plug the hole once they finish eating the candy inside, trying to get out. I've experienced before that it plugged the hole and they won't be able to get out. So for this case, I prefer to put them upside down instead. Yeah, if you see this, that's where the queen here inside the cage, and it's like that. In 4 days, 4 or 5 days, that's the time that there'll be the candy inside supposed to be consumed already, and then they're just going to chew that up, the masking tape that I put to cover the hole of their exit. But in 5 days I come back really quick and just take a look if the hole here was open or not. If it's still closed, then you can poke it with a nail just to give a little opening, and then let them do the rest and don't disturb them too much. And then you're not supposed to disturb them within 10 days since to introduce this queen here. That's why when you come in the 5th day, just to see if there's hole here, if the exit or the queen came out already or not. So if it's still closed, yeah, as I said, just make a small dot there with the nail, using a nail. So we remove the excluder here and fill it up with frames and that patty from the dead hive we have, so I just throw it in there as well and put feed in it, on it, and then opening the entrance here. We just finished introducing 200 queens. Today we are going to check my nooks here where I introduced a mated queen. It's been 8 days. It was Wednesday last week and now it's Thursday, so I'm supposed to come back after 5 days to check if queens were able to get out by themselves by chewing the masking tape or not. But I was so busy, like this morning we just finished adding second box of my bigger hives because of the rains, and then before that I had to do more splitting. Okay, here, this is what I am telling you before, that they will chew up that masking tape that I put there to release themselves. Now I need to find her. So to find the queen, just look sideways of the frames and her abdomen will stand out. Should be able to spot here. I'll try to find here. Oh, here, you see this? That's the queen here. So after you lift up this first frame, look on this side first before you, but don't look too long, just a few seconds there, and then before you even start looking on this side if she's here or not, because the queen doesn't like much sunlight. Try to avoid it. And then now I have to find it again. I've seen it already, but oh, here she is. So that's the queen I introduced 8 days ago. Lots of eggs on this one here. You know, the other sign to find if your queen is successful or not, there's another sign here. Should be able to see a queen cell that they raise here that being chewed up, and then that's a first indication if that's still present in there in your frame. And then the next indication is if you are seeing eggs. And this, try to angle as much as I can here. If you can see, yeah, see a standing egg inside the cells, one each. So that's another sign that your queen is accepted here. Even I didn't check the cage yet if it's still closed or not. See the cage here? There's no more masking tape anymore, so it was chewed up. So that's a self-release. So it takes a little bit of time to put masking tape on. But if you're a busy person like me, not really sure if I have time after 5 days to manual release them, and then I would rather do this. Even like today, I'm behind, 3 days behind before checking. And they're out and then start laying. Even I didn't see the queen there where she is. Kind of, it's late of the day, so I don't want to be disturbed much really. I'll try to find it if I can. But I hate to disturb them too much because it's still 8 days since we introduced here. So just in case they would end up killing here if you disturb them, to even just accept it already. Sometimes too much disturbance doesn't really, they don't really like it. Oh, here's the queen. Found it. Try to angle it. It's black queen. Hard to spot it if you don't know what angle you should. Don't hide. Yeah, here, see that? Or my hive tool is, yeah, that's the queen. It's accepted. Oh, look at these boxes. I assembled them, brought them home to assemble, and my kids start painting them. Telling me they should be painted because they're really white. But that's not gonna matter that mess anyway. So this one is kind of little too small amount of population of bees in here compared to the other. Take a look. Okay, here you go. See the queen right away. Where is she? Here? Can you? Where's it? Oh, where's my camera go? Here. Orange. You chewed up the... where's my camera? Ah, yeah, here. You chewed up the masking tape. After they consume the sugar candy inside, and then the queen cell that they raise, they chewed it up because they are accepting here. So this one here, as you can see, she was not able to come out. She already consumed the candy inside. I can see her antenna here sticking out here, but I can't. Well, I push it in and bring it. Try to push. She's trying to push that chunk of sugar candy in here to get out. But see, here she is. Oh no. Oh no, here she's still in the cage here, if you can see. So I will manual release it. Let her get out. That way, you know, she can start laying eggs. Because right now, I don't know, I have trouble. I'm not used to it, camera really. So I'm just trying to make this work. Oh, my smoker. Hey, come out. Trying to make her out. Because if you don't release this, they will continue this emergency that they're making in here. And then this queen, you know, who will be, you know, we're gonna end up having 2 queens in here, or until this one is, oh, here she is out. Okay, where did you go? Here she is. She must be very thirsty. Drink some honey. So if you see that she wasn't beaten up, she's getting a massage from this one here. Oh, it moved. So if you see this opening here, that's another observation. It's indication that they're getting it ready wherever that brood hatch, getting it also ready for her to lay eggs here. So this queen will be laying eggs here as soon as possible. Well, anytime. I'll put it back in here. I wish I have my marker. So that's why I'm checking them, because if there's quite a bit of like this, I don't want to allow the emergency they're making to hatch. And before this queen can come out, that's gonna be trouble also. I just finished checking them all, and then there are 2 that were not accepted. I can show you the sign if your queen is not accepted. That's why I put this marker here. So she was out, but what I am seeing here is there was no eggs, standing eggs at all. Plus this emergency queen cell here they're making is not chewed up, it continues. So that's a sign that your queen is not accepted. And 2 of them were like this so far, and there's another one here. Seeing this queen cell, it's not chewed up. Even your queen was released, no eggs So it's a not accepted. So that means I'm losing this queen here. And in my observation, what I've noticed here before, we have queen cage that just running low on candy, so just not much left in there, although we put some in after we took the cork out, and it may not even be enough still, and that made them consume it earlier. I don't know how, I would say if they were consumed 3 days earlier than 3 days, let's say 2 days, and that would make the queen release earlier. And remember, the time element of acceptance is the third. 3 days is just a start of getting accepted, just a start, so it's not fully accepted. So high possibility is she was just killed, and they just allow this queen cell that they are making here to be the mother here later on. But I'm going to mark this because that's not the queen that I paid for anymore. That one, and there's one more here. I put the stick here. And the other problem I am seeing is the queen that is just dead inside the cage, so that didn't look good at all. So here, if you can see, I don't know if you can see it here, I might need to take it out. There's a worker bee here, attendant, just the attendant, but the queen is dead. This will be the queen here in my palm. So that could be simply maybe stress during the travel, because he wasn't released, almost released. There's a little opening here. That it could be, but we just don't know. We're dealing with nature, so can't expect 100% success with this kind of job. I don't really need more nooks to replace my winter losses, because I have more than 100 nooks yet extra, and that's more than enough to cover what I lost this winter. But the last time we had newer queen here from Hawaii, it was 6 years ago, and we would just keep rearing our own queen from our own breeder here. But I don't wanna wait until their performance start going downhill. That's why I'm bringing new genetics here, and hopefully I can find a breeder from them. I will test them first for Manitoba winter, maybe 2 or 3 years, how they gonna respond to that, and then if I can graft from the breeder that can be selected and get mated with our stock at what we have right now, and hopefully keep the good genetic. And that's my reason why I'm buying 200 Saskatchewan queen for this year.